Okay, I just wanted to show you what puppies are like at midday. It's about 1:30. I came home at about 1. This litter were in their playpen and I listened at the window and they were awake but playing nicely. And the minute I opened the door they all went, "Eek! Eek! Let us out! We want more space! Let us out!" So the correct thing to do then is you climb into the playpen, interact with your puppy a little bit, because if you just open the door and let them stream out, you're basically agreeing with their idea that, you know, it's a horrible prison that they want to get out of. And the fact is, they don't want to get out of the playpen, they want to get to where you are. So if you get into the playpen, your puppy then thinks, fantastic, that, you know, they stop screaming straight away when you get in. And then when they're calm and nice, you can open the door and you can all go out. And then their last memory of being in the playpen is a good one. And they don't regard it as a prison, they regard it as a nice place. Okay, and you notice Lucy growling at them. She's saying, "Keep off my tits." Sorry, I don't know if you're allowed to use that word in front of children, but, you know, that's what they are. Anyway, at midday, I've come home, the puppies have come out, they've all toileted, but it's midday, so they aren't high energy. Dogs have it's called a crepuscular pattern of energy. They're very energetic in the morning, they're very energetic in the evening. But in the middle of part of the day, they lay around and sleep, which is partly why dogs fit in so very, very well with us. Hello, Teddy Jeffrey. Hello, Cream Puff. Is because we are available for them in the morning and in the evening, and generally during the day we're at work or we're doing things or we're looking after our children, or, you know, we're doing human stuff, and they're sleeping. Fantastic. So I've been home about half an hour. They've come out and toileted. There's no point even offering them food because they really aren't hungry in the middle of the day. So here's one Spot, who's now Chester. He has a family and a home. Well done, Chester. And Two Spot has a home. We've not decided on a name yet, but everybody now has families, so that's a huge relief to me. And there's Teddy Jeffrey. Okay, what else did I want to talk to you about? Can you see I've put these rubber mats down here? So should a puppy fall over the cliff, they won't hurt themselves. I don't try to protect my puppies from the real world. I have a lot of faith in their good sense. All 10 puppies have been out here and looked over the edge, and you know what? Not a single one has jumped over the cliff. So please, have some faith in your puppy's intelligence and good sense. Oh, Teddy Jeffrey, you really are very, very pretty. You're a really handsome dog. And there's Buddy, sort of thinking, shall I join you or shall I go and join the little puppies? So this is what the house is like at midday. I've mopped everywhere, but oh, there's another wee. I've cleaned up everywhere. Nobody is choosing to sleep in here. Let's see, where are the puppies? Notice the door to the playpen is open. Please don't think of your playpen as a kind of cupboard where you can put the puppy when it's not convenient for you. It's really handy to have a playpen or a crate so that when you can't supervise your puppy, and when they are tired, your puppy needs to be tired and have a full tummy and empty bladder and bowels before you put them in a playpen or a crate. That's Yellow Willow. Did you see her lying with her head over the edge? They're so funny, the places they think are comfortable to sleep. Now, a few days ago, Yellow Willow had a bad bottom, but she's now producing lovely firm stools, which is fantastic. But one Spot has come down with diarrhea, so there you go. And that tinkling makes me think maybe it's going to stop in a minute. Let's see, where is everybody else? There's Buddy, he likes sleeping under there. Hello, Buddy. There's another very, very good looking puppy. And I'm feeling so happy and relaxed because all puppies now have absolutely lovely homes. And here's Woody. Oh, Woody, you're such a character and so handsome. And to tell you about Woody, he's really, really busy with his mouth. If I were you, I would go and get a whole bucket of soft toys from the local charity shop, and every time you walk into a room and Woody is awake, pick up a soft toy that you can introduce into his mouth instead of your fingers, because boy, He absolutely wants to introduce everything into his mouth, including your fingers. This is a sign of quite a confident, assertive dog. What else did I want to say to you? I'm going to do a video later about food and feeding, so please don't worry about that. It's actually by far the least complicated bit of the whole puppy rearing process, and it's the one people worry most about. Basically, if you buy good quality dog food and put it down for your dog, they will eat it. For the first 2 or 3 days after you've got your puppy home, you need to expect that he will be a bit subdued. He's missing all the stimulation from his brothers and sisters. He or she may well go off their food, and they may well get diarrhea. Diarrhea can often be triggered by stress, and moving to a new home will be the most stressful thing that's ever happened to your puppy. Suddenly everything smells different, everything sounds different, the people are different. Hopefully the use of the socks will really help that. I'm hoping your puppy will go into his new home and go, smells all right in here, smells familiar, smells like good things, it smells like play, it smells like calm, relaxing sleep. Okay. Hello, little puppies. It was really funny this morning. We took both litters out into the back garden, and they played and played and played, and gradually they just fell asleep under the rose bush, under the bench, all over the place. Hello. Is this Molly? Yay, I'm getting better at it. Now, you Molly, you're a good dog. Good girl, Molly. Now, Molly at one stage was absolutely my loudest, most vocal puppy, and she's really outgrown that and just calmed down. There's no screaming at the gate anymore, which is really nice. Anyway, so we went to collect all the puppies and found 9 puppies. Bentley was missing. Searched the house, searched the garden, and we eventually found him under the garden chairs. Hello, Woody. Hello, Teddy. And for my own part, hello Molly, I'm now feeling really relaxed. All puppies have lovely homes. All puppies are doing well. One Spot has diarrhea, but nobody else has diarrhea, which is, out of 10 puppies is pretty good, because I'm afraid diarrhea is kind of a part of puppy life. I'm trying to work out why One Spot has it and nobody else has. It could be that the chicken I gave him agrees with all the other puppies, but not him. It could be that he put his mouth on something in the garden yesterday that didn't agree with him. It could be that, yesterday I had 2 sets of people come to visit, the new owners for Blue and the new owners for 2 Spot. Blue is now called Rame. And 2 Spot, we haven't decided yet. For puppies it's quite stressful having, lots of different people and lots of activity, and, they really are only babies. Teddy Jeffrey, what are you doing to Molly? He doesn't seem at all bothered. Hello, Molly. Good girl. Come on, puppy. You want to bring a puppy to you? Crouch right down and trickle your fingers along the floor like this, and that will bring your puppy to you straight away. I'm going to send those of you who haven't seen it yet a link to my absolute favorite dog trainer, Stoney Dennis, in Kentucky. I'm not sure if I agree with his politics. He sounds a little bit right-wing to me, but I don't have to agree with his politics to notice that he's absolutely superb with dogs. And you'll probably watch his videos and go, I don't know why she likes this bloke so much. It's impressive, but what's it got to do with me? I want you to notice things like how he uses tone of voice. When he wants to praise a puppy, he has a little happy little voice with a high-pitched squeaky voice. Squeaky voice for praise. Good puppy. Good boy. Good boy. So those of you who are new to me, I'm going to send you a link to his suggestions for raising a puppy. Because whether you're aware of it or not, when you watch the videos, Stoney displays a really high degree of expertise in raising his puppies and training dogs. He never gets angry with them. He tailors his approach to each individual dog according to their temperament and their physical ability. He doesn't pander to them. He expects them to make progress and keep going. He never goes, "Oh, poor you." He goes, "I've asked you to stay and I expect you to stay," and the dogs stay. If you go, "I've asked you to stay, but I'm not really sure if you're going to do it, so I'll keep popping back and looking at you," then you know your puppy isn't going to stay. You need to cultivate an air of calm, authoritative leadership. It's better to do the wrong thing with a matter-of-fact, calm, authoritative attitude than to do the right thing in a very, "Oh, are you all right, puppy? Are you all right?" And humans do this a lot. You drop your puppy or you tread on your puppy and you spend the next half hour feeling guilty and going, "Oh, poor puppy, I'm so sorry." And basically you tell your puppy that they ought to be really anxious about whatever happened. Your puppy's forgotten about it 5 seconds later. They go, "Oh, that wasn't very much. Good, let's go and play." Can you hear? All the dogs have got, somebody's walked past the front gate and all the dogs have gone out to have a nice bark, but are the puppies bothered? They've noticed. I'd be upset if they didn't notice. But they're absolutely not bothered by that. Now they've seen Winty, and even Lucy's puppies want to feed off Winty, even though they're weaned and don't need it. No, Teddy Jeffrey. And Winty very cleverly has gone up there. So this is in the calmer part of the day. But of course, the minute I start filming, everybody wakes up because they know there's some attention going. But I'm expecting that these puppies will run around for about 15 minutes and then they'll all crash out. At the moment, their awake periods last from, 45 to 60 minutes, and then they all just go and crash out somewhere. Whether it's under the bench in the garden or around here, and then I go and scoop them all up, and I put them in their playpens, and I drape the socks over them, and I wait till they wake up. And when they wake up, they get up and think, "Oh, we'll go to the toilet. Oh, no, I can't get out of the playpen. I think I'll eek a bit." And they go, "Eek, eek," and I go, "Ah, you're telling me you're awake and ready to toilet. Thank you for letting me know." And we all stream into the garden and we toilet. And once we've toileted, everybody can have as much of the house as they want. For the next, 30 to 40 minutes while they're awake, and then they fall asleep again. So you may find your puppy high energy and quite hard work when they're awake, but I can assure you they're asleep for about 18 hours of the day. And it's an absolute myth that puppies can't sleep through the night. Your puppies have been sleeping through the night since they were 4 or 5 weeks old. I have to confess the night lasts from 11 or 12 p.m. to this morning it was 5 a.m. But yesterday it was 6:30. So you can reasonably expect your puppy to sleep all night. Part of the problem is people don't seem to expect that the puppy can do that, and it's true on the first few nights. They may well stir and half wake and whimper and go, "Oh, it smells different, and where are my litter mates, and am I okay, and where's my caregiver?" So if they're not in the same room with you, and you don't hear them whimper and put them back to sleep quick before they wake up properly, then they are going to wake up properly and they are going to scream, and they are going to be screaming for you. For you to come and reassure them that there is still a caregiver around, that they're not completely alone in the universe, unable to go and find their litter, unable to call their litter to them. Anyway. Hello. Oh, Teddy Jeffrey, such a sweetheart. Hello, Woody. So I'm having a rare moment of absolutely being able to bond with my puppies and not just be cleaning up after them. Hello, little Two-Spot. He's such a people person. And I'm so glad you found the loveliest, loveliest home, and so is One Spot, and so is Blue. So I'm feeling on top of the world that I now don't have to worry about these puppies' future. Sadie's enjoying a bone. I'm going to show you on the food video, I will show you beef ribs. Now this beef rib got to Sadie yesterday and she's still pulling all the covering off it. Can you see how much she's enjoying that? And how good it is for her teeth? There's a reason we say give a dog a bone. Dogs actually like bones. It's good for their teeth. It keeps them busy for hours and hours and hours. There's at least 2 or 3 hours it will take Sadie to pull. Yeah, and yes, it looks disgusting, but you know, please remember, a dog is a dog. You know, their idea of what's disgusting is not the same as our idea of what's disgusting. They probably think Chanel No. 5 and apple-scented shampoo are disgusting. To us, those smell nice. To a dog, those smell absolutely horrible. So there's another tip. If you take your dog to a groomer, please say to the groomer, don't use any products on my dog, or please don't use any smelly products on my dog. The first time I took Sadie to a groomer, she came back, she smelled like baby powder. It was wonderful. Me and my daughters cuddled her endlessly. And the first time I took her to the park, she went and found the biggest pile of fox poop that she could, and she rolled in it, because she thinks fox poop smells delightful, and that baby powder smells awful. So let that be a lesson to you. If you try and make your dog smell like something you like, they'll probably take matters into their own hands and try and smell like something they like. So we have an agreement. I don't make her smell like baby powder, and she tries not to roll in fox poop. She still does occasionally, and then I give her a shower, and she just has to put up with that. Okay, but they do it a lot less if you haven't made them smell what they consider to be awful in the first place. So we have sleepy puppies all over the place. Can you see they've already crashed out? This one's gone on far too long, but puppies all over I need to go and collect socks now and put them all on puppies.